Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. Now today I want to try to do a nightmare hunt without picking any of the buff cards or just any of the cards in general. So I don't know if it's straight up 33% per card or if each tier has a lower chance to be picked or higher. But yeah, the team I'm running is my Godspeed Guts, which I got the skin for. Very nice. My unique Eisen, of course. Bulma, of course, and then Nami. I don't really bring her for money per se, but more for air damage until I get a Guts or Eisen up. But we also have Sniper Law, of course, one of the best supports in the game in my opinion, and then Kira for his support ability as well. Gonna be decent for whenever I don't want to use Law or I don't have Law. But yeah, let's go. It's currently, I think, yeah, Clover Kingdom, so even though the picture is Planet Namek, I really don't understand it. For some reason these two are sometimes different. But yeah, Clover Kingdom, let's see if we can beat this. Alright, so we can't place down a unit yet, sadly. I am going to place my Namis around here, which should hopefully be a very good spot. So if I can, there we go, and then Bulma over here. I think I'm gonna focus on getting Guts up. Eisen is probably a lot better for Louis. But yeah, I can't pick. I almost picked, okay. So the first set of cards, please don't be enemy health 2. Okay, enemy speed 1, that's fine. I think that can easily be like dealt with. But yeah, as I said, I think I'm gonna go with Guts because he attacks a lot faster. And I think both of them have more than enough damage for it to not really matter. And I'm only going to use one until I've set up my fully upgraded Law and then perhaps a fully upgraded Kira as well. But currently we are... Oh lord, okay, yeah, I forgot I should place down a quick Guts to help with this. Oh, please be attack. Don't be yen. I swear to god if you give me 3000 yen. Enemy health. Okay, no buffs this run, I assume. That's gonna be great. Okay, yeah, but as I said, I'm gonna get a Guts up to fully work on Law to fully max, maybe get a fully maxed Kira, and then I'm gonna place down Eisen, fully max, and then place down all the Guts and fully max them as well. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to survive with potentially no buffs, depending on how good our RNG is. What I'm the most worried about, I think, is having only buff cards, and one of them be double attack half range or double attack with double cooldown, and that being picked because depending on the cards we get before and after that, that could be a run killer. And I'm only gonna do 2 attempts. I'm not too big of a fan of doing multiple attempts on this because of how long it can take, but I'm dedicated. I like this idea a lot. I don't know why. Alright, next set of cards is all buffs. If I get Yen and not cooldown or range, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay, range. It's the second worst. Cooldown would have been a lot better, but I'll definitely take range. That's gonna be very beneficial for Law. And of course, like Guts and Eisen will hit more enemies. They won't hit on more enemies, but they can hit a lot further, which is also pretty nice. But I think Law is gonna benefit most. Okay, so the flying enemies should come either this wave or the okay, here they come. 82k should be fine actually. Yeah, we're completely fine. I don't think I have to worry at all. I am gonna place down my Law right here though for the future and in case I need it. But we are currently beating the boss pretty fast. I don't think it really matters. Actually, never mind, I'm gonna have to do it. I just realized I forgot to put the miracle timepiece on Eisen, so if I do a second run, I'm gonna have to try to remember to do that, because that's a pretty big damage loss. And I also don't think Kira has a relic, so... Okay, next set of cards. Please be enemy shields. Okay, thank god. Okay, so the Namis are maxed, and so is Bulma. So, now we can focus on getting a fully Guts, which won't take too long. He's like 3 upgrades away, and I think that might be like 2 waves maybe. So yeah, hopefully they'll take care of this shopper. Please. Okay, nice. And yeah, next wave I can get a Guts up, and he will be able to hit maybe not at the start, but very close to the start, I think, which is nice. And there we go, Beast of Darkness Guts. Now we have a fully Guts, meaning we won't have to worry about air, and that means I'm gonna start upgrading my Law, which won't take too long either. I think we'll be able to get it like maybe 3 waves, I think, depending on the amount of money we get. And then it's time to get a Kira. I am going to place these guys down though, the Guts and Isons. You'll most likely hit there, so... Okay, please don't be speed. Attack or cooldown, I really need it. I need it badly. Attack, thank you. Okay, so we put down a Guts right there, and put down another one there, as well as Ison here, and then the Kiras will have right there. So I think that's all placed down. Yeah, nice. So now we're back to upgrading him, and Anderson is probably going to be go down pretty fast. Don't think we have to worry about him at all, especially not with Law up. Try to group them all up to get all of them hit. Seems to have been a success. So yeah, one more upgrade for Law, and then it's on to the Kira. Alright, and that's Law fully upgraded. Now it's on to you. I really wish I had Griffith, but if I did, I would have to sacrifice either Nami or Kira or Law. Well, I'd have to sacrifice 2 out of those 3, and well, if I sacrificed Nami, I'd have to find another hybrid or hill. So yeah, it would most likely have to be either Law and Kira that I had to sacrifice. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. Oh my god, okay, I really need cooldown. I really do, but I'm probably gonna get Yan. Yeah, Yan 2 at least. Okay, at least it was the better Yan and not the worse, but cooldown would have been nice. Would have been very, very nice for Ison and Guts, but oh well. Alright, there we go. We have Bites the Dust Kira. Now, I might... Actually, no, I am gonna max this guy out. I was thinking about not buying the last 2 upgrades, or this might actually be the last, but I was thinking about not buying them and just upgrade the Guts, but no, I'm gonna max Kira out. Never mind, it wasn't. There is a 25k upgrade, but I'm gonna get this, and then we're back to upgrading this Guts. So yeah, should be able to get this Kira very fast this wave, so that will be no problem. Also, I am going to... I don't think I'll upgrade the 3rd Kira. I will 100% upgrade the 2nd one, because from what I have been able to tell, the way his ability works is if you pop 1, the 2nd Kira will have started his abilities cooldown before this Kira. So if you put auto on... Ooh, okay, I can't deselect that. Hopefully it doesn't pick enemy shield 2. Or actually, I kind of wanted to, but... Okay, nice. I hope that wasn't me, like, influencing it, because that would kill the challenge, but I didn't click confirm, so it shouldn't be me. But, okay, that was close. But, yeah, as I said, if I did this, it takes a bit for his cooldown to start going up, because he has to do all the animation and your camera spinning around and everything. But this guy will start his cooldown like almost instantly, I believe, so that's kind of why I want to get at least 2 up, but I'll do that after I max out Ison, I think, because currently we are struggling a bit for damage, and this Gut is one upgrade away from max, so then I can start working on my boy Ison. There we go, and now it's Ison time. I am going to turn off VFX, pop you, and then turn on VFX. I turned on too late. Okay. Oh god. There we go. I don't like his VFX, so I'm gonna turn off VFX actually and do that. But yeah, let's work on Ison. Okay, next set of cards. If they pick enemy speed 2 and not attack or even range, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad, please. Okay, thank god it's attack. The best one. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm about to get the Ultra Fragor, I think it's called, or I think that's how you pronounce it. There are no leaks. I was worried about that for a second, but currently I think we're doing fine. I don't think we'll suffer until tier 3 cards gets picked, and when that happens, oh boy, we are gonna lose so fast. I think I really don't have any like confidence in the fact that we won't die from it, but there we go. Ultra Fragor. So that's 3 more upgrades, which is the total of, I think, like 85,000 yen, so that's gonna take a few waves. But there is a new boss. Please don't be Schrödinger, or Schrödinger, however you pronounce his name. I am gonna turn off auto. Oops. Okay, it's the captain. Arguably worse than Schrödinger, because I could use Law and Kira on Schrodinger. I can on this guy too, but he has armor, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But I am gonna wait a little bit for a few enemies to come in, and then I'll use you to bundle them all up, and then I'll use you, and they'll be bundled up again. This is mostly for Kira and Law, because obviously Eisen and Guts don't really need them to be too bundled up, and these guys will hit this entire one, so they don't have to be too bundled up, but it will be good for Kira and Law. And for armored enemies, if they deal damage to as many of them as possible, that's gonna be a big dub. But yeah, Eisen needs one more upgrade, which is 2500 more yen, which is gonna be very quick. We might get it here if we're unlucky. Please pick a ranged 2. Nah man, also okay, we got enough yen, and now Eisen is max. So now I don't know if I want to work on a Guts or a Kira. I'm gonna work on a Kira actually, for both the ability and for armored enemies, and potentially if you get the captain again. So yeah, time to work on another Kira. Alright, so do have the second Kira ability, and as you can see, this is where the first one is, and then bam, that's where the second one is. I don't know if that's like just a visual thing or if that's like the actual cooldown, but that is why I wanted a second Kira, because this one is gonna pop the ability faster, unless it's a visual bug, of course. So yeah, I do believe, oops, okay. Here, I don't want anything. Maybe enemy speed. LF2 would be bad. Okay, enemy speed, good. That's very good. Sadly, because of the cards, and the fact that I couldn't pick anyone, the Kira ability was wasted, but not too important. It's not that good that I had to get it off. I'm also not struggling that much, but it is a Walter boss, which just has a lot of health and is somewhat quick, but should be able to take care of it. The Kiras are now max, so I don't have to worry about them, and they're on auto, so won't have to do anything about their abilities. Eisen is max, a Guts is max, and that means I'm gonna work on my second Guts and check the abilities. It's gonna be popped, so I don't gonna do Law, and I am working on this one, right? Won't have to use Law at all. That's nice. So now all I have to do is pretty much max out these 2 Guts, and when I finished that, I can do Kira, and then I can do the other 2 Laws if I have enough time, which I should actually have, because Nami and Bulma gives a lot of money, and I think even Speedwagon and Bulma will be enough to max all of these guys. So yeah, I don't think we'll have much of a problem with maxing every single one out, which is gonna be very nice for surviving, hopefully. Alright, so I really need this cooldown, but I'm probably gonna get either of these out, aren't I? Yeah, boss damage. I mean, it's nice, helps a lot with the bosses, which could be very worrying, especially like Schrodinger. Sure, I can use Law and everything, but depending on the speed that we might get, he might zoom past super fast, but cooldown is very useful for every single unit, but most importantly Eisen, because he has quite high. But yeah, what did we even get? Yeah, boss damage, right? That boss damage, second best option at least. Okay, that's the second Guts done. I am looking, I think I'm gonna move this Guts back a bit. I think I'm gonna move him in between these guys to try to get as long of a range as possible. This guy I believe is overshooting. Actually no, he might be like perfect range. And this guy is slightly in between, so this might be a good placement, and hope that he reaches as far over here as possible and as close to the spawn as possible. But attack 2 cooldown to Yan 1. If I get Yan 1, I'm going to like flip. It's please. Yeah, damn, they did not want me to get anything good. Attack 2 or cooldown 2, both of them would have been so nice. Oh, that's really bad, okay. Especially because we don't need Yan at all thanks to Nami and Bulma. Like, that has made the Yan cards absolutely useless. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one, I think. It's gonna be very tough. Alright, that is They got fully maxed as well as the next set of cards. Tier 3s are starting to come in. Enemy speed 100%. Okay, enemy shield 2, that's very good. At least it's not speed 3, but yeah, the guts are maxed. So is Eisen and Law and the Kira, meaning I am going to upgrade this guy. And because of the fact that we have 11 waves left, I am going to set up the laws as well. So I'm gonna do that and that. And now every unit should be placed down. Yeah, nice. Hopefully we won't die in the next 11 waves or on this one. The ghoul priests, which are then armored enemies, are getting quite far, and I am worried about that, but I think it will be fine as long as we get a few buff cards. We haven't had too much luck with it, and any buff card except Yan would be very appreciated. But with the luck we've had this match, oh boy, cannot really pray with confidence. But yeah. Okay, Walter, huh? He's been spawning a lot, which is kind of a blessing. So yeah, I'm very happy it's not that we got a bunch of the captains or a bunch of Schrodingers, because they would be a pain in the behind to say the least. But yeah, I'll gladly take Walter. Okay, please be attack free. This one could be somewhat useful, but this one, please. What? What? Why? Oh my god, yeah, that sealed the deal. We have lost. There's no way we are winning. We made it to wave 50 at least. We didn't beat it, but we made it. Some of the buff cards that we got were not ideal at all. Specifically the Yen that we got, and I think range as well. We could have gotten very good damage instead of range, but nope. But yeah, that has been it for Nightmare Hunt, but I can't pick cards. I have to let RNG basically pick it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video in one way, shape or form. If you did, nice. If you didn't, not nice. My bad. I'll try harder next time, I guess. I hope to see you in another video. And for now, bye bye.